You probably did, Moto, along with a little bluegrass and whatnot. Hey, everybody, welcome to another Tuesday night Hangout Live. I'm Ed Marvin, if this is your first time here, and welcome to Flash in Your Pan, and hope that you become part of the FlashFam tonight. Tonight's guest is B. Kings Outdoors out of the great state of Arizona. Be getting to know him. I know our friend Minor Ma, who's in the house, has really put this gentleman on a pedestal. And just from the little chat Dylan and I have, I can see why Minor Ma likes him so much. Moto Mining, good to see you, buddy. Banshee, great seeing you, Julie. Hey, how you doing, MVP? We have Kevin from Oregon and Cancerman AUS from the land down under, and Terry Marshall from the land down under. Randy, Scotty, Tony, if you're still in the house, good to see you. You've been MIA for a while. Brian Wilder from American Gold Prospectors, if you're still hanging out, lurking. Hope all is well wherever you may be, my friend. Mi amigo David Villa, always in the house. Always good to see you, my friend. The world's greatest moderator, Mr. Lodax, in the house. Always good to see you, Mr. Lodak. I haven't sent out any of my makeup giveaways that I had on my community page, whatever page you want to call it now on my channel. You know, I had a hairball blonde moment and forgot to do my end of stream giveaway, so I did it as a post on the channel and a live stream over the weekend. And they're right here getting ready to go out. I also have another one. It's just my channel stickers. I'm all out of 7-year stickers, but I have 6 in there, a couple of 8-year stickers, and 3 different sizes of channel stickers, and threw in a card in there if you ever feel froggy and want to email me. No, my phone number's not on it. And one of the Flash in Your Pan wooden nickels that I've made right in there. This I will ship global, so if any of my Aussie friends win, I will ship it out. I see Megadog in the house. Ron E. Adventures, good to see you, Ron. That's right, MVP, let's go. We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. Brian Wilder is a Wilder man. Good guy. I've had the pleasure of seeing him on the brook, parked in my yard or neighbor's yard, and sitting at my table one time. Great guy. Mark, hello, welcome. Love the wooden nickel. You have your own. Yours is custom though, Banshee. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you love it. I know, David. Decisions. What you say, Moto? I love the stickers you sent me. Still haven't stuck them. Oh, you need to stick them somewhere. tag a cop car with the one and send me the picture, Moto. Nothing really in the news. I've been working, and driving. I still haven't cleaned my shop to be able to do any other in the shed with Ed videos like from the past. I do want to get out on the river and streams a lot more this coming summer than I did last summer. I was terribly busy last summer, and we'll see how it goes over the winter. I do know I'll be at Rose Nose Monkey Fest in May, and I'm really gonna work really hard to see my friends in the mother load and go to at least the open day on what is it, Picker Pete's, Petey's place, Bill's or Tim's, from Blue Leads, North Yuba Nugget hunt. I'd love to get back out to the mother lode because I have some people I really want to meet on the river and meet up again with some friends of mine from out there. Home again? I'm not sure about Washington State, Moto. I would love to get up there and even get up to Skagit Valley. You know, I don't have a passport, so do I need a passport to take the ferry from Anacortes to Sydney? I don't know. I don't know. So many places I'd love to go, you all, but you know, it's just finding and trying to make the time. Every little bit helps, Minor Ma. But I do have some pay dirt things I'm going to be doing over the winter. And if I could get my system running smoother, I need to really go through it. Probably some auctions over the winter because here in my part of the country, it's kind of hard to get out in the freezing cold and ice and snow, break through ice to play in the rivers and streams, especially for the gold I'm after. If I was in some parts where I've been out west, that might be a different story. Even at my age. So, but you know, but you know, it is what it is. So, what Terry say? Ed, you look like a golden nugget with your yellow t-shirt. Well, it's the right thing, right? Actually, it's like safety orange or whatever. And it matches my hat. Carolina Prospectors, my good friend Bill and Mary Brewer from Carolina Prospectors. This is not a paid promotion, but if you're ever in Statesville, North Carolina, stop by Brewer Pros, see Bill Brewer at Carolina Prospector. Tell them Ed sent you. They are very good friends of the channel and personal friends of mine. Stephen Prince in the house. Good to see you. Today's the show, Tuesdays. Good seeing you. It is a nice hat. I like it, Moto. But I told Dale, Dylan, wouldn't be too long in my monologue, and since I don't have a lot of news, personally, I really don't care this particular moment on what gold's at, silver's at, what Bitcoin's at. But if Mr. Lodak would be the great moderator he is, he'll put it in the chat for me. But for this very second, I think I'm going to finish where I am. And I'm going to say this right here. Don't go away, because Dylan and I will be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday night Hangout Live with your host Ed Marvin. Tuesday Night Hangout Live is a Flash in Your Pan production.
All right, looks like gold's now at $4,143. Silver's at $51.53. And I'm sure we'll have Bitcoin coming up here in a second. We have shiny gold in the house. That's right. Tuesday night equals Hangout Live. How you doing? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everyone's saying hi. David Villa, howdy Dylan. Bitcoin's at 87,373. Thank you very much, Mr. Lodak. Welcome, Dylan. Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangout Live.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. You know, like you might have heard me talk about old Miner Ma.
Oh, yeah.
And you a couple times. And I really enjoyed it when Tamara was on my show. She's was really fun, and her videos she's so, is she like that in real life? You've met her in Arizona and stuff at the Gold Show and stuff, or at the Quartzite Rock Show somewhere. I know you've met
Ma and I have been together here in Arizona. She's been down. We had a Detector Fest last year. She came to. We did the Quartzite Gold Show. Every time I've popped into California, we meet up. She is the Ma. I'm telling you, she is awesome to be around. Her energy, I love her. She is an awesome woman. And what she does for the community is just incredible.
From what I see, yes. And your contributions to her effort are to be commemorative too. You know, get you up there.
Sure, she's watching, and she's going to have something else coming to her too in the mail soon.
Ooh. My address is and Banshee, old Julie, you know, she's a great asset to the community in the Motherlode area. We just have tons of people that are a blessing to our community.
Yeah, there's a lot of good in the community, and a lot of people that do come together, work together, and I mean, we're all just trying to help build each other up.
Yeah, no need to break anyone down, help build them up.
Yeah, that's what most of us focus on, is just helping each other, and it's fun. I mean, we all literally have so much fun doing what we do.
Yeah, Faith is a minor mine training that fishes. I gave her an assignment last week, I think it was. I told her she had to test pan wherever she caught a fish. And the spot the fish bit is where I want the sample. She might pop in here and say hi. Maybe. Boardman, I will pop in every now and again. Love you all. And well, thank you. We appreciate that. Unless the Marine started a gold mining apprenticeship, right? If any of you have any questions for me to ask Dylan or Dylan, you know, just put a big old Q at the very front of it or tag me with at flashing your pan. And that way I will see it a lot better. Good to see you, Carl. Doggone it. Took me a minute, buddy. Took me a minute. Much love, brother. And thanks for accepting my friend's request. Now, where are... All right.
I look like a mountain man.
Pardon?
Cancer man asked how tall is Dylan. He looks like a mountain man or man mountain.
I don't know. Looks like he's built pretty well. I'm not sure how tall he is, though, Andrew.
I'm pretty short. I'm stocky, but I'm short. I think I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I'm a little guy.
Well, you know what? Nitro comes in small little bottles. Aqua Donkey, Aaron, Beth, good to see you. Now, background in the beginning of Be Kings Outdoors. What inspired you to start Be Kings Outdoors, Dylan?
Originally, Be Kings Outdoors started mainly as our hunting and outdoor channel, or what we were trying to lead into a hunting and outdoor channel.
Right.
We had some, well, we started really booming, getting into the hunting a lot more, or filming, photography and all that. Of course, life ended up getting extremely busy, I'll say, for a couple years. So we had slowed down a little bit. I jumped more into the prospecting side, really focused on that. And that's where I had a lot of people get on me and like, hey, why are you not showing people what's really out there? And so I decided to turn on the camera again, and we just kind of picked up into the prospecting, but we still do the hunting and stuff too. It's just, I mean, I look for gold for a living, so that's mainly what we are about.
Now, you commented on my short about Baghdad, saying you used to live there.
Yep.
Well, we got a super chat in the house from Mini Miner Mom, from Faith. I gotta eat some dinner, but want to say hi. You're awesome, Faith. Thank you. Oh yeah, super chat. You get a live one there. No Memorex on that one, Faith. Thank you very much. I gotta come over here and heart. Pardon me. Put a big old heart on that. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate it. So you do more than just nugget hunt. You show them when you have water available and stuff, you show them how to high bench dredge, what some call booming, high banking, dry washing. I imagine when it's bone dry.
Yeah, we literally
Dredging.
do everything. We do have a dredge, believe it or not. We don't often get water here in Arizona, but when it does, we take advantage of that.
Very good.
Yeah, I mean, we do dryland dredge. We got high bankers, detectors, dry washers, a super dry washer. It's my good buddy Wade from I Break from Bedrock. He designed an incredible setup, the super dry washer. What an amazing machine. We run that pretty much daily. So yeah, we pretty much do everything. My favorite is obviously detecting, though. It's my favorite.
Okay, you answered the question. That was going to be one of them. What part of Arizona Willie Shiny Gold wants to know, because he's from Arizona also.
Central.
He's from that part, Willie.
No, I grew up in Baghdad, Arizona as a kid. Grew up in the mining town. Kind of went to another state for a while, lived in Colorado, did stuff up there, and we're back in Arizona. I'll say central-ish, and it's where we're stationed now.
Yes, Willie, between the cactus and a rock.
That's exactly it. And I always tell people,
I wink. Now,
oh, I thought you meant Iraq.
Since your dad was a hard rock miner, do you have you done hard rock mining also?
Oh yeah, we do hard rock as well.
Okay, so you have hard rock claims, placer claims.
Yeah, we got all kinds. We do it all.
Nice. We have another one from another super chat from Bedrock. I mean, Aquadonkey Aaron. He's from Eastern Ohio. He's gets out there and finds our glacial gold. I mean, Ohio and PA have no gold.
Yeah, we don't have any. Neither does Arizona.
Right. I break for Bedrock too. Yeah. Actually, I break for Bedrock's a pretty good channel. He's been around a while.
Yeah.
Scovin, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm gonna give this for Aquadonkey and Faith.
Thanks for the super chat.
For the super chat, Aaron and Faith, I appreciate it. All right. Well, there's a little on your. So that's your full-time job now? Are you the mine boss? Is it your mine, or do you work?
No, I work for. Well, so I do a couple things. Obviously, work for myself as far as Bee Kings Outdoors goes. We've got our own deal, and then I do work for another gentleman as well, which I do run a couple different operations. So that's why when I say I'm busy, I mean I'm busy.
Really, like lots of irons in the fire, where a man who wears many hats.
Yeah, never ends.
Okay, and you also offer like instructional metal detecting courses and stuff too, right?
Yeah, we were doing some guided tours. At the moment, we kind of shut those down with just as busy as we are, but we're trying to fit in, give people just courses in general to understand their machine. We take them out and I have them work with real gold with their machine and just try and get it to where people understand exactly how their machine works to where they get comfortable with it. And that way they're more confident going into the field. Because, I mean, detecting for gold and detecting for relics is two completely different things.
Two different animals.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think when they're listening for gold, they're listening for a big screaming target. And that, obviously, if it's a bigger piece of gold closer to the surface, yeah. But for the most part, you're listening for tiny little tone changes. You know,
it depends on your machine, too.
Correct. Every machine is different.
Every machine's different tones. And if it's a direct impulse or an impulse machine, or what is that? A VLF?
A pulse induction machine or a VLF.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're two different machines, but I mean, when you get into the pulse inductions, they're different machines themselves. You know, I've run the 7000, the GPZ 7000 for years. My main go-to machine now is the Garrett Axiom. It's just a machine that I personally love more. It's extremely lightweight. Love the sensitivity of that machine. So every machine is different. I mean, you can pay big money or you can go a little cheaper and still get just as good of results.
Okay, we have a question for Dylan from my friend in the land down under, Andrew. Do you detect of a nighttime detector in the night, I guess? Nighttime detecting?
We've only done that a couple times. Really try and focus on, even during the summer here when it's extremely hot, we're trying to work super early in the morning, try and get off around midday with our detecting. At night, where we are, I prefer to detect with headphones on because, again, I'm specifically listening for super small tone changes. With the amount of rattlesnakes and everything we have in this country, I prefer to be able to see all the way around me.
And here,
yeah. So
when you can, but wintertime they're dormant, and wouldn't that be when you'd be out more?
Oh yeah, during the winter and our hours are obviously shorter too for sunlight, but yeah, we're usually out all day during the winters, unless the weather gets bad. And believe it or not, in Arizona, it's snow and rain. So,
rain, snow, everything.
Yeah. For example, we actually just had rain the past 6 days. 6 days in a row, we had rain.
When does your monsoon season start? I forget.
It's usually around May and June. Usually ends end of August, beginning of September.
Uh, 5 Mile Relic Hunter says, need to have 1 ear open. Sasquatches thinking up on that. Arizona have squatches?
I don't know. I've actually never heard of anyone seeing one out here. So
maybe up by Flagstaff or something, or in the Grand Canyon, maybe.
Never know. I know we got rattlesnakes,
chupacabras.
Yeah, we do have Coonamundays. A lot of people don't know what a Coonamunday is. Look them up. They're pretty cool looking.
Okay, someone might have to spell that for me. North rim of the Grand Canyon has Bigfoot, but the north rim of the Grand Canyon's Utah. And that's not Arizona. Please tell. This guy here, Moto Mining, he's from Vancouver Island. He's from Sasquatch country. A Cootamandi? What's that? Do tell. Inquiring minds want to know.
They're like I don't know. Yeah, it's a ringtail cat is like the raccoon with a ringtail. Cunnamundays are kind of a little bit more down south, but they look kind of like monkeys, and they travel in like little packs. They're goofy looking. They walk on all four, and they got tails that are a couple feet long, and they curl at the top, kind of like some monkeys do. They're goofy looking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that the correct spelling right there?
Let me see. I think it's with a C.
Instead of a K?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
I think he has as many monitors as I do, maybe.
Yeah, I've got a couple. Sorry, guys, you'll see me kind of staring off to the side here.
Oh, they're used to it. I have 3, so they see me looking all over. And I rearranged my studio, so now it's totally backwards, and I'm still trying to get used to it. Oh, see, I knew this was going to come up right here. And the Aussies, first thing with the Aussies, any gold porn, I warned him, Terry. I warned him.
I got plenty of gold sitting here next to me to show you guys. All right, so Codamonda, so Codamonda.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate it. Got me wondering now, and I'll show you.
There you go, Moto Mining. You got it.
There you go. You can research it, Moto, and text me on Facebook and fill me in, buddy.
Yeah, they're goofy looking little things.
Where is a good place to find gold in Arizona? Asking for a friend.
Believe it or not, Arizona, I'd say, is a pretty unique state. California is definitely still the mother lode, but I will say Arizona is very impressive with as much gold as it has everywhere. A lot of people, as when they're seeing B Kings Outdoors, they see a lot of our big gold. Not everywhere has that kind of big gold, but I'll say Arizona is definitely loaded with finds, dang near anywhere. Obviously, you got to pay attention to where you're at, but
right. I'm sure in a lot of areas, better, especially in the better gold districts, a lot of claims still, and
oh yeah, there's
the small scale minor exceptions a lot different, and everything's a lot different since I've had claims. A lot more expensive, but with the price of gold, I can sure imagine a lot of them, a lot of ground still claimed up.
majority of the states claimed.
Miner Ma has a question for you, Dylan. If you could mine anywhere, where would it be and why?
It's a good question, Ma. I don't know. I see a lot of beautiful gold that comes out of New Zealand. I always thought something like that would kind of be cool, but I don't know. I do love going over to California, and Christian says Alaska. Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Says $15 a claim with exemption, with small scale exemption. Then he says Alaska.
Hi, Christian. He's a good buddy of mine.
Ah, okay. Welcome, Christian. Thanks for subscribing.
No, I don't know. I do like going over to California. It's one of my favorites. Thank you for running over and subscribing.
See you, Brad. Willie Shiny Gold. Good seeing you. I'm making something for you, so text me your mailing address, Willie. I made you something. Here, I'll show you one side of it. So send me your mailing address, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. He's been on the show a couple of times. Was a good time both times.
Yeah, I watched quite a few of his stuff as well.
Julie from Banshee Mining. What type of mining is your favorite? I know you said detecting already, but
yeah, detecting is my favorite. I do.
Okay, what's your second favorite?
I'd have to say probably running a high banker because I do like playing in the water when I get a chance to. And then third would be running a dry washer. Though we do that all the time, but I'd say detecting, playing in the water, and then dry washing.
Now, how far away is the nearest year-round water for you?
We actually got quite a few ponds out close to where we are that carry water year round.
That you're able to recirculate out of?
Yeah, we do recirculate, and obviously not a big system. Usually just high bankers by hand is what we're running around those water holes that we have. But
Lake Pleasant. What do you mean, Moto? You mine? Don't you have mining claims up on Vancouver? I could have swore you mined. Not the boom kind. Oh, okay. Wide Gold. He's gonna be going to Arizona here before too long. He'll be down. Oh, how do they pronounce it? Not Scottsdale, but I forget where Swiftwater lives in the general area. I don't want to be too specific, but this guy is from Arizona or from California, and he goes mines with a friend of ours in Arizona every winter.
is that Scott over at Black Canyon?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in Black Canyon City.
Yeah, old Swiftwater. Little guy, Mr. Clean White T-shirt, hat.
Oh, yeah.
Loves himself to death. Great guy. But this is his friend Rob. He met you in Quartzsite this past January for the Gold Show. Good seeing you, Rob. One hint, Julie. Are you on your phone or a computer? I know it's hard you can't tag anyone just as easy on your phone by using @ but if you put @ flash in your pan, it shows up orange on my side and it kind of pops out on me in one of my 3 chats I have up so I could try and catch all you people talking. I think that's what David was saying, but just put a big old Q a Q for anyone, phone, tablet, computer. And if I see a capital big old Q, then I know you have a question for either Dylan or I. You're on your phone. I figured most of my viewers nowadays are on their phone. But make it easy on you, my friend Julie. Just put a capital Q, and I know you have a question. Yes, David V. Yes. Big old flipping Q like that. Oh, man. What's the origin of the name Peking Outdoors?
Be King's Outdoors was, you can always be the king of the outdoors.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't matter what a person is going through, where they're at in their life. Once you get outdoors, go exploring, you're the king.
And it's great therapy, isn't it?
Yeah, you're out there, you're being you, you're yourself, nobody else. It's me, you're your king. So be King's Outdoors.
Out in creation, just enjoying what God gave you to enjoy. You're watching this big chat on big screen TV. Might be why Dylan looks so huge. Megadog wants to know, turkey or ham?
Turkey.
There you go. I'll go for ham. I like turkey or both. I don't care. I'm like Gilligan. I'll eat almost anything. Very good, Julie says. Very good. Question, Dylan, thinking of coming to the nugget hunt in 26?
I don't know. It's been brought up to me. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I'll hop in after. I'm sorry. Rude of me.
No, it's been brought up to me a couple times. I don't know if I'm going to be able to schedule that in yet. I know I'm going to California in the spring. I don't even know for sure what dates are for that yet. Unfortunately, I'm always kind of cut for time. So if I try and have dates set, and I'm trying to make multiple things work, but I got to kind of go one step at a time at the moment.
That's understandable.
Trust me, I would love to. Don't think
I really want to try and make it out in July, but that is the beginning of my busy season. I'm trying, Julie. I'm trying because I'd love to finally meet you, Minor Ma, so many other people, and see a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a few years too. Christian, what was it like hanging with Dan Hurd, Jeff Williams, and all the others who has the most energy? I'd probably say Jeff Williams.
Jeff Williams definitely.
That guy definitely. I hear Jeff's like that all the time.
Oh, he is like that everywhere. Yeah, that guy is full of so much energy. I mean, I'm sure I'm probably half his age, and he could outrun me around the mountain. He's just go nonstop. Dan Hurd, awesome, incredible guy. Believe it or not, he has a lot of energy, especially when he's finding gold. So I say old Yukon Cornelius comes out screaming the gold, and once he finds them gold nuggets, he's full of it too.
I could imagine. I remember watching Dan when he was still a teacher in his shops and doing his do-it-yourself stuff. And at that time, I was doing a lot of do-it-yourself stuff for the prospector on the budget too. Boy, that was years ago. But the way him and Pioneer Polly kind of go back at each other, or even the way Dan Hurd and Sibo goes back and forth with each other. Moto says Dan Hurd is tall, and so is his father.
Oh yeah, Dan Hurd is very tall. I mean, I'm kind of a short little guy, so gotta look way up to even talk to him.
Two of us. Look at. Hey, how's the weather up there, Dan?
Yeah, Christian says.
Let me see. Question, Dylan. Have you tried Vegemite yet?
No, I have not.
It's a required taste, but it isn't all that bad, actually. Do it on a piece of bread with a lot of butter, and whatever you do when you try it, if you ever have the opportunity, spread it very thin. Very thin. Koala repellent. Is that what Vegemite is, Andrew? Koala repellent? What does... Dan ate all your ding-dongs when I met him. They don't have those in Canada. Really? Send him a care package, Christian.
Oh yeah, Dan went crazy. Christian showed up with the ding dongs, and Dan literally, I don't think he stopped. I think he did eat the entire box of ding dongs. He's like, we don't have these anymore, and I've never seen someone eat so many of those things in one sitting.
Hey, Nico, welcome. Meaty-mite. Oh, what's...
Yeah. Better
Isn't it Marlite? Not Marlite. There's an American equivalent. Is that Meaty-mite, Nico?
I thought it was deer backstraps between two pieces of bread.
Oh, that might be. That'd be good. Venison, rocket fuel. Dan was eating donuts every time I saw him at the Garrett Dig. What, don't they have donuts, Moto Mining, up there? I disagree. There are plenty of ding-dongs in Canada these days. Yeah,
Dan's
but not those kind of ding-dongs.
Dan's not supposed to eat junk food.
Well, yeah, he had a heart attack a couple years back.
Yeah, he's not supposed to eat the junk food, so he sometimes he takes advantage of getting away.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Annie in the house. Heath, Dodie, good to see you. Annie, hello. Sydney Bakery. Okay. Enough said, Moto. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Another question from your buddy Christian Dylan. Do you have a gold dance when you find a big nugget? If so, I think Minor Ma wants to see it. I think we all want to see it.
I don't.
Good job, Christian. Good job.
Yeah, thanks, Christian. No, I don't have a dance. But I tell you what, when I do find a good sized nugget, I always do that. I always throw my arm up. You know, it's a good nugget when I do that.
Woo! Look around you really good. Make sure no one hears you hollering. I know. I know, Heath. I know. I blame it on my blondness. I blame it on my blondness. I know. Oh my goodness sakes alive. It's a fine line between hippie and redneck. Is there a spray that will keep both at bay? Oh, Moto.
Dance, Dylan. Dance. I'm not dancing. Okay.
Now, what's your favorite adventure to date that you have filmed? And is it available on your YouTube page?
I'd say probably I'd say the funnest adventure I've got right now that's up on the YouTube is probably when we were in California this last year for the Garrett Gold Challenge. Number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is on our YouTube channel. I'd say that was probably my funnest little adventure. I was able to find my first piece of crystallized gold during that event, so that kind of made the whole trip for me.
Now, Terry Marshall from the Land Down Under. What's the biggest nugget you found?
My biggest nugget to date is 84.3 grams.
Nice chunk.
Yeah, it was a nice chunk. Actually, our
bit over 2 ounces.
Yeah, our main profile picture on our Facebook, you'll see the nugget there. That's my biggest one to date so far.
It's not this one, is it? Is it the one I had in the thumbnail?
I think so.
If I could find it.
Yeah, Nico, it was a solid nugget, straight 84.3 grams. I think it was 84.6 until I cleaned it up.
Doggone it. They keep switching around.
Yeah, Moto Mining, it was an Arizona nugget. All
Are all your big nuggets Arizona nuggets?
Yeah.
You didn't find no big juicy ones in California like Nico did?
No, Nico beat me on that trip. Flat out beat me. He got me there.
Good man, Nico. Next time you'll get him. There it is. No, it's giving me my backstage in my rings in my StreamYards is kind of messing up. I can't get to where I want to be in my backstage. Oh well, I'll live with it. Gail, Archaeology and Gold, always good to see you in my live chat. I thought it was when Chucky visited the claim.
That was a good time, Christian. But
That must be
we
an
didn't
inside joke
find
right
good
there.
gold.
Now, what's your coolest or rarest find so far?
Mm,
Do you have it available with like some of your gold porn?
I only have some, mainly my smaller stuff or some smaller specimens left. When you make a living with gold, you usually got to sell everything. But I'll say I have found a crystallized piece of gold here in Arizona, which is probably my favorite piece. It's a tiny nugget. I think it's 3.4 grams. I think it's just a tiny little nugget, but it's a beautiful, incredible piece of gold. And I'd have to say what is right there with it is my crystallized piece of gold I found in California this last year. That's also one incredible, beautiful piece.
Okay. Now, Andrew wants to know, what's the strangest item you have found while outdoors?
Strangest item. That's a good question. That's a hard question. Strangest item I found outdoors. Heck, I don't know. I found belt buckles out in the middle of nowhere where you never ever thought you'd find one.
What, like old cavalry belt buckles?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm about ready to have a mutiny in my live chat. They're wanting to find gold. Want to see gold. Minor Ma's like, show the golds. Show the nugs. Ooh, that's pretty.
See if I can get.
I got it. Wait. Whoa. Yeah, there you go.
See if that helps at all. Dang it, my light's a little off.
Now, is that the way you found her, or have you dissolved some of the quartz around it?
No, this is how I found this one. We just cleaned it up with a little bit of water. Trying to get the light to focus here. Sorry.
No worries. Believe me, I know how live streaming and lights and stuff can be.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a big glob of gold on that side. Beautiful gold in through here.
Gail says, if you send it to me, I can examine it closely for you.
That piece there that I just showed, that's one I found in California, I think 2 years ago now. We did a specific gravity test, and I think it had 7 or 8 grams in it.
Nice.
This one here, this might be hard. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the light to work in everybody's favor here, but.
Oh, I hear you. I see her. Right up there on the point there.
Yeah, there's gold all across this top here.
Now, is that out of your hard rock mine?
No, we found this while doing some placer work. We ended up getting to the bedrock, and we had just a screaming area. Found this one with the 7,000. We had a big old section of a vein just screaming at us, and popped out a few nice pieces of gold out of it.
Nice. Nico's wondering, wire gold? Looked a little crystalline. Didn't quite look wiry.
Yeah, that's not wire gold. It's crystalline. Yeah, sorry, Nico. It's hard to tell with the light.
Very nice.
Here's
We're about an hour into our show. I didn't warn you really ahead of time. I usually take a 2-minute and 11-second break now. So if you need to run, grab a refill or hit the can or something real quick. Everybody, don't go away, because this guy right here, Dylan, and I will be back after this little short music video, and we'll be back in, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Please don't go nowhere. We'll have more.
Take a break, but don't go far. Gold fever's burning like a shooting star. Grab a snack, stretch it out. Still more stories to talk about. Shovels in the dirt, pickaxes high. Treasures waiting, reach for the sky. Tuesday night, Hangout Live, don't go away. We'll be back real soon, there's more to say. Legends of gold, secrets untold. The hunt's not over, there's more to unfold. From lost mines to rivers wide, prospectors digging side by side. Old time stories, brand new finds. Gold and treasure, history shines. Shovels in the dirt, pickaxes high. Treasures waiting, reach for the sky. Tuesday night, Hangout Live, don't go away. We'll be back real soon, there's more to say. Legends of gold, secrets untold. The hunt's not over, there's more to unfold.
Perfect timing, Dylan. Perfect timing.
That's what I do.
What's that, Heath? Time to put studs on bike. Oh, fucking moto mining. Yeah, get your studded bike tires out, Moto. Or buy that truck like you were telling me about. Come to Ohio, I'll sell you my Mazda. I'm going to write a theme song for Dylan. There you go, Christian.
Let me guess, the music video will be me dancing, right?
Hey, I could do that. Let me go to AI real quick. Question for Dylan. What's your go-to prospecting vehicle?
Got a 4-wheeler used to get into certain places, and then I got a small 4-wheel drive pickup. Those two machines get me anywhere and everywhere I need to go. And if I can't, then I got my legs.
There you go. Miss Laurel. Sight for sore eyes, long time no see. Coming to us from Albany, New York. Good seeing you. We don't want to know about your car. So, well, we know you started off pretty much like hunting and stuff and went to gold more. But what do you enjoy filming the most? Like gold, relic, or general outdoors, wildlife and stuff? Not what your viewers like. What do you like the most?
I kind of like filming all of it, really. I mean, there's a lot of things, obviously, that everyone as the viewers doesn't get to see. You know, I've got a lot of video of wildlife and animals, and sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to edit all of that and throw it out. But for the most part, I really do like filming the prospecting adventures that we do. I like getting out there, and I do really like showing that to people. I like helping and teaching people. I guess I'll say that. So what I love to do is, if there's anything that I think might help people, I just turn on the camera and I just kind of talk to it and try and help people.
Miss Laurel says hello. Hello, sir. Wrong one, Hobo Rob. Good seeing you, buddy. Okay. I can fully understand that. What do you find to be the hardest part in filming outdoors?
The turning on the camera sometimes.
Right.
That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. There's a lot of times I'll find, I think actually in one of my last videos, or one of the last ones I threw up, I'm like, man, if there's times I'm sitting there filming and I get so annoyed with digging trash that I don't even turn the camera on, and that's usually when it ends up in a nugget.
Right.
I'm like, oh my gosh, why couldn't I have just stuck through and kept the camera rolling? But sometimes it's just like, man, it's just trash after trash.
Tin can, bottle top, bullet, lead, casing, lead. Oh man, all I'm finding is trash today.
Usually it is the lead, old bullets. Some of the places we hit are just old areas, and you're finding ball rounds, musket balls and stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to end?
Lead was only worth as much as gold.
Yeah, no kidding. I think we'd all be pretty rich.
At one time aluminum was more valuable than gold. Dylan told me how he set my Axiom. It works so much better for me. Awesome, Miner Ma. Banshee Mining, have you run across any wildlife while prospecting?
Oh, yes, all the time. Where we are here in Arizona, we obviously mountain lions, bobcats, we have bears, rattlesnakes everywhere. It's everywhere. Deer, javelina. We usually run across wildlife all the time. Wild burros. Christian can actually comment on that. He's got some burros over in his area as well.
Oh, is he up in the Black Mountains and stuff in that area?
No, he's got some places towards the center of the state as well, and we got burrows all over out in this area.
I
Gila
believe.
monsters, can't forget about Gila monsters. Run into them a lot too. Thank you, Christian.
Are there any camels still roaming around Arizona? I know that.
Any camels?
Well, going towards Searchlight from Laughlin, there was a monument for when the cavalry experimented with camels in the desert in the Mojave and stuff.
I personally haven't seen any.
Never seen any?
No, that's something I haven't run across yet.
Now, what's your scariest counter so far with wildlife while out prospecting?
I'd have to say usually it's the freaking rattlesnakes. You know.
Do you end up just kebabbing them and have a little rattle on the Barbie or something?
No. I don't eat them things. I do not like snakes at all. I despise them. So those are things that usually scare the crap out of me more than anything. Going through boulder piles and detecting. Yeah. Actually, talking my good buddy Chase, he was down with us. He's with the Bigfoot Mining Company, a good friend of mine, consider him a brother. He was down and he ended up almost getting in a pickle and almost had a rattlesnake bite him in the face a few months ago. So it's the snakes, I'd say, are the worst part.
I could see how they would be sketchy. I know on the Nevada side of the Colorado, I ran over a rattlesnake once. I swore it stretched from side to side and it was basking in the middle of the road. Felt like a speed bump.
Yeah, there are some of them snakes that get ginormous, and you don't always see them that big, but they are definitely out there.
Well, I tell you, I didn't stop to see if I killed it. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, there's no reason. Screw those snakes. Yeah, there's no reason. Just keep going. Yep. Yeah, trust me, Australia. See, Dylan better not come to Australia. Yeah, that's why I haven't been there. You guys have got spiders, I think the size of dinner plates. That's not for me either. Yeah, no. And the snakes you guys have, no.
What, everything in Australia is out to kill you. I swear I saw a picture of a spider as big as a house. I'd still like to go there.
Trust me, in ways I'd love to go and detect in Australia. I do think it'd be pretty fun, but I don't know. They won't hurt you, don't. That's what everybody says. They won't hurt you, but I don't know.
Yeah. All depends on the situation, I would think, Dylan. So do hunting and prospecting happen at the same time sometimes?
That's a very good question. Yeah, I'll say there's times where if we've got a tag or something in an area that we can work, there's been many times a hunting trip has turned into a prospecting trip just because that thing called gold fever sets in sometimes and you're like, oh, we better hit this spot real quick, and usually it keeps going.
So I take it you're like some of us in this community. You always have you make a living off of mining. So I could imagine you have a minimum of 2 gold detectors in your rig at a time, and at least a couple of gold pins and a snuffer bottle, and probably like a good solid pickaxe type thing, like an Apex pick or something.
Yeah, every time my truck at all times has 2 to 3 metal detectors in it. Gold pans, snuffer bottles, screens, picks, shovels, water. We got everything in the truck all the time.
Nico wants to know if you had a javelina charge at you yet.
Oh yeah, I grew up in this state hunting. Say one of the funnest hunts you can probably do in the state is archery hunt javelina. I've done that since I was just a little kid, and yeah, you'll be out there putting a stock on javelina, get in, 15 yards, and then all of a sudden they will, you'll have a couple of them come from behind you and start chasing you without even realizing it. Oh yeah, we've had plenty of run-ins with them javelina, but they're fun. I love them. They're a pretty cool animal.
Oh, bobcats are pretty fun too, I hear.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of bobcats. A lot, actually. I think I'll be throwing up a short here soon. We've ran into a handful of bobcats here lately, so I'll throw a little short up of a little guy kind of running around us, and yeah, we got all the wildlife.
A river and goldenrod. They had a rattlesnake roundup where they catch a bunch of rattlesnakes. They milk a bunch, barbecue a bunch, and then release a bunch, and yeah, I had rattlesnake tacos there. Tastes like chicken, a little sweeter actually.
Yeah, I ate rattlesnake one time, and yeah, it's not terrible, but I won't ever do it again. That's just not my thing. Survival situation is one thing.
Camel spiders are wicked things. I caught one of those hobo rod, and I would have fights with. I had it in an aquarium, and I was working out in South Mojave, Palm Springs area, Dale Mining District area of California, and I caught one, and I'd have fights with like black widows and praying mantis and the camel spider. They're like alien. Mike is bad. Check it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test. The joys of live streaming.
Still a little bit messed up.
Yeah, they're telling me audio issues. I think I need to buy some new stuff. Maybe. How's it now, Lodak? Hey, Bob. Can you hear it? Do you see it? Down bad?
Bad.
Mine's going funny, huh? What the heck? No! Give me a moment, please, while I change mics.
I could throw up some more gold porn if you want while you're doing that.
That'd be great. How better? Worse?
A little better.
A little better? They're all saying yes. You opened your mouth on the gold. And ooh.
Here.
That's nice.
So this is my crystallized piece from here in Arizona. See if you can see that.
Right, Minor Ma? Ooh la la. Oh, yeah, I like. Little more slower. Turn around. I'm drooling. Jeez. Right, Moto? It's a sign what happened last time. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop going to the bathroom halfway through the show or something.
Nico knows this one. So does Chase. Found this one in California. Again, maybe hard to see, but this is my crystallized piece.
That's nice.
Let's see here.
Very nice. Oh, here's that Swiftwater Tony, dude. Mr. Clean himself. Sorry I didn't comment at all in the live chat on Prospectors Radio Sunday night. I was lurking, guys.
This is a solid little 8-grammer I got here in Arizona. It's the biggest piece I've got.
Nice.
Had to sell all the bigger stuff.
Well, you know, when you live off your gold, you tend to sell it. I'm sure there was a time, just like everybody in our lifestyle, where you saved it and you knew where it was from. You had a story for every little piece. And then you get to a point where you're like, well, I can't eat it and I could sell it and buy this.
Yeah, you can't eat it, that's for sure.
Buy food.
Let's see.
Oh, Terry Marshall's like, nice pick. Nice pick. I'm sure there was. G'day, mate. You out of here, Swifty? Oh, man. I need to give you a little more of a hard time. Stay around, Scott. What is the coolest thing you have found that is not gold?
Actually, I got that right here. See if you guys can see it. It's a 1893 silver quarter.
Nice barber quarter at that. Nice. Silver.
See if I can get rid of the glare.
Christian says me.
Yeah, I found I found this one. We were digging out. So here we have what we call coyote holes, and coyote holes are where the old timers were working, and they were just drifting in small, tiny, narrow holes, in our solid clay, just to get down to the bedrock faster without moving, yards and yards of material. And we were digging out one of them old coyote holes, and the detector started screaming at me. And it didn't stick to the pick, and I'm like, well, maybe it's gold, maybe it's not. And end up getting it in the scoop, and I could feel a little bit of weight in there, and popped out that quarter, and that was pretty cool. I mean, thinking about it, back in the 1800s, that was probably a guy's month's wages. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
easy month wages. Nico wants to know, how many times have you broke 1 troy ounce?
Oh heck. I don't know, I'm probably up to around 21 ounce nuggets so far. 2 ounces, I'm probably 12 to 14 2-ounce and over nuggets.
Miss Laurel wants to know, what's your biggest nugget weight?
That one was 84.3 grams. It's 84.3 or 84.4.
I know you said it earlier, but she wasn't there.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, again, if you run over to our Facebook page, it is on our profile picture.
There is a link to his Facebook and YouTube channel down in the description. So if you want to venture over there after the show, please do. Make sure you hit up his channel, give a smash that subscribe button for the guy. Watch some videos, give him a thumbs up, smash that like button. Gail's like, oh, shut up. Seriously, Gail. I'm sure North Georgia might have some big stuff still hiding away. You know. Dylan, I managed to keep Pioneer Polly alive for over a week when I had him in my care. Hard work, but I did it.
He is definitely a crazy guy too. I love his energy. Yes, he's like that all the time. But dude, he's a pretty cool guy. Good guy. Great to be with. I tell you what, I've never seen anyone walk around barefoot so much like he does.
And that beanie he wears all the time. On the claim, danger hole number 1 is basically a coyote hole. Is that the one I tell you be careful all the time? I've actually lost friends on the Burnt River in Oregon who got buried in a coyote hole.
Yeah, they can be pretty scary. I will say for the most part, where we are in Arizona, our clay is so solid that usually it's like concrete in a lot of the places. So, but there are areas where the ground is not as firm.
Mike from Vendetta always has some good pay dirt, Miss Laurel. He does have some 100% ROI pay dirt available, but if you buy pay dirt to invest in gold, it's not the way to invest in gold, in my opinion. But if you're out just to have an armchair prospecting experience or practice at home in a snowy New York winter, yes. Yes, Dylan, very cool weight in your nuggets, fine sir. I'll check out your channel. You are in good hands here with Ed. Oh, you're too nice, Miss Laurel.
Thank you very much.
So coyote dig holes. No, a coyote hole, Gale, is a drift mine in a placer area, but it can be very precarious and can be very deadly at times. Now, if it's a real solid close to a conglomerate or almost like caliche. It might be a little safer than in some types of old river cobbles.
Yeah,
But it's
certain river cobbles you really don't want to be messing around in old holes there.
no, some of them can be very dangerous.
But yes, coyotes will dig holes. Yes.
But yes, you're right, David. But yes, when I'm in that hole, any strange cracking noises, I bolt out of there quickly. Already had a small back crash down next to my foot, freaked me out big time. Yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine. Terry, g'day, mate. Yahoo! Miss Laurel, I was in California before fires, panned a little in Kings River, had a great time with friends. We'll post short vids soon. Found a little gold, nothing crazy, but good time. Well, that's all that matters.
Hey, any gold is good gold, and never let anyone tell you otherwise.
That's right. And it all adds up, no matter how small. And there's more small gold in the world, in the planet, than there is big gold. At least available for us to find, I should say. Wolfman Rants, Rick, good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, it was a nice nugget, huh, Rick? Okay. Remember, put a big Q if you have any questions for either one of us. Yeah, happy to see you, Wolfman Rants. It's always good seeing you in my live chat, Rick. Good gold is when it's in your pan. You're right there, Terry. You're right there.
Yep.
Now the coyote hole is getting caved in. We are taking all the material and running it. Oh, so you're reclaiming the coyote hole, or are you opening it up so it's safer to work? Are you running a pay layer off of caliche in there? So many questions. You're not my guest. This guy is. Why? Okay, we have a question. How old were you when you found your first gold? There's a good question. Thanks, Miner Monk.
Oh man. Of course, Ma, you got to come out with these questions. Oh heck, I was probably 9 or 10 when I found my first piece of gold. Yeah, obviously it was just a little dinker, but I had a old timer prospector. Hell, he was probably in his 80s then. Showed me how to pan, and he put me in a little spot, and I started panning, and that's when I found my first piece of gold.
Now, when your dad was a miner in Baghdad, did he ever take you out?
No, my dad was never, and still is, not into prospecting at all. We were always hunting. That was, yeah, we just hunted all the time. We had hounds, so we were always out running dogs.
What were you chasing? Cougars?
Yeah, we'd run mountain lions and bears.
Cougars?
Yeah, bear and cats. We did that
Yeah,
forever.
not many raccoons out there, are there?
Oh, we got a lot of raccoons. I know, again, hard to believe because there isn't that much water, but you get into these dry creek beds, there's plenty of coons in them still.
Question, Lost Dutchman Mine. When are we assembling a squad to go find it? Christian wants to know.
I got one better than the Lost Dutchman, Christian.
There you go. The Peralta's mines, right?
Yeah, Christian, my cougar hunt license was suspended at the same time as well.
Uh-oh. Question, have you sold your gold to help pay for more mining prospecting adventures?
Yes, I'll say yes to that because literally I've had to sell. I mean, I got my little collection now, but I've always had to sell pretty much every single piece of gold I've ever found because that's how I make a living. So yeah, it's always funded my prospecting adventures as well.
Andrew said you'd like hunting in Australia, Dylan. I'm sure you would, Andrew. Good night, Miss Laurel. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, Nico, we had blue tick walker mix hounds. That's what we had.
Blue ticks, good dog.
I still got blue tick walker mixes right now too. I got one left. Unfortunately, I had to let my big guy go. But
yeah, most of us guys our age, that's the thing. You know, we have kids and ladies in the house. Canceled your cougar card after you turned 50. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ever think of coming to the Northeast like Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine to find that shiny?
no, I personally haven't thought about heading anywhere that direction, at least yet. Anyways, I'm always busy this side of the U.S. So
Believe it or not, there's some good gold in all three of those states.
I've heard that. Trust me, I'd love to be able to head that direction.
One day.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking, Minor Mom. Oh, you kids crack me up out there. Crack me up. Now, for your type of prospecting, let's say for your type of nugget shooting in the desert, what is always in your kit? Must not leave home without it.
Obviously, I always have number one. I always have the Axiom with me. I have my pick, which I call my D11, which is a homemade pick. You'll see it in a lot of our videos, or a lot of the videos. You'll see me with my pick. I never go anywhere without that. I always keep a rock hammer in my pouch. Always my Garrett carrot. Obviously, always a scoop. A nugget jar. Yes, always my chewing tobacco, Christian. No, really, my main go-to is detector pick, rock hammer, pinpointer, scoop, nugget jar, and obviously water. Always try and carry a bunch of water with me.
Now, do you carry, what do you carry in your first aid kit?
First aid kit, and yes, we do carry those too. Always got like those cheaper, smaller tourniquets, band-aids, cause pads, just the normal standard little, just a little mini kit.
Now, do you carry any plastic in like a cup with you to make a solar still if you run out of water and you're stranded in the desert?
No, I don't. Usually everywhere we go, we try and make sure we got 5 to 10 gallons of water with us at the truck.
Right.
And when we're hiking, usually during the summer, I always have a little bladder bag on. So I always got a couple liters of water with me, and usually a bottle or two.
Bags are nice.
Yeah, usually I got a bottle or two in my little detecting pouch as well. And sometimes we get a little too carried away and get far from the truck, but always try and stay pretty close in case we do run out of water. We can get right back to the pickup.
I see Christian up here as a Q question up there. I'm planning a trip to the Crater of Diamonds mine in Arkansas. Who wants Dylan to go and film something new? Peer pressure. Do it, Dylan. Do it. Do it.
I'd have to take Mrs. B. Kings with me on that one, though.
Could hit up like Ivan the Diamond Miner. Diamond Miner Ivans. He frequents the diamond mine there quite a bit.
Cancerman, yeah, a magnet is always handy. So if you look on my pick in the videos, I actually have a double stack of earth magnets at the top of my pick. So I'm always picking up any of the trash right away to help get me to move on to my next target faster.
What do you mean? Like, what's your main item? Pick one item, Nico. What do you mean? Don't know what Jim's talking about.
Medicinal whiskey.
How's my mic? Is it all right? I'm getting
your mic's doing pretty
ringing
good.
in my ear though. I need a sponsor for a new computer, I think. Question for Ed. Can I get a mod stat on this account so I can sub to people? For you, Dickhead Johnson, yeah, I know who you are, Heath. And since I've messed up on your name the last 2 shows, yeah. And usually it's for guests, but you're a bro. Maybe you'll send me a free Morgan. 5x5. 5x5. Are you talking antlers, Bobo? They'd call that a 10-point out here. They count both sides on everything out here. All right. Hey, new FlashFam member. Welcome, Wolfman Rants. And that reminds me, I have 5 memberships left to give away for this month, and it's close to the end of the month. So I don't know who's going to get it, but 5 people are going to get 5 memberships. Heather Francis, Cottonwood, oh no. Mentally Corrupted, Bone Dead Heathens, Music Man Mark Miller, and Torchy. And no, you don't have to be in the live chat to get rewarded a free gift. See and read you at 5 times 5. Maybe not a CC though, right? I know. I don't know, David. I don't know. 5 by 5 equals loud and clear, Ed. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. What? Thanks for the super chat, Gail. Oh, yeah, super chat. You get 2 of those, and I'll even give you a graphic.
Oh, yeah, super chat.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. Gail's the queen for the night tonight. That's right, David. Oh, okay, Jim. Signal strength 5, audio clarity 5, 5 by 5. Ah, I thought you guys were counting antlers and stuff. Oh, you're too kind, Andrew. You're too kind. Andrew is actually, he was a hard rock miner before he retired, and a very good prospector. Jeff Bro in the house. Good seeing you, Jeff Brewer. Brewers prospecting. Oh, Army talk. Well, okay. That explains it. Oh, no, Andrew. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Please do. Also, sub this guy right here. Head over to his channel. I think he was at almost 2,000 when I last looked.
Yeah, I think we were at 1.8, I think.
Yeah. Um, 1.83. So he's getting there. So I haven't refreshed it for a minute since I opened it up before the show. But, oh, 1.84 now.
Ooh. Well, thank you guys.
You guys rock.
Gold dance at 2,000. You just want me to dance, don't you?
Yeah, they want to see the gold dance. I doubt if I could get them to 2,000 tonight, Christian. So.
Oh, thanks, Ma. You're really not helping this. You and Christian are just really pushy.
Dance. He told you. There you go. triple dog dare you. What? That wasn't good enough, Miner Ma? Nico's all like, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Got to keep a PG on here, guys. Come on.
Right, this is a family-friendly show after all. Oh my goodness. You guys crack me up.
Make it rain.
Do that. It ain't that bad, Christian. Vegemite really isn't that bad once you get past the first initial taste. I'm trying to still think of the name of the US version of it. Marmalite or something like that. Shake your pan, you sicko.
Shake my pan every day, Nico.
Brewer prospecting 10 more minutes and it's after 10 and anything goes. When I was working at the gold mine, I was basically a glorified pump mechanic. Yeah, but you still was a gold miner. You still was a miner. Many different jobs.
What I did, give you guys a little backstory real quick, because I never jumped into it. I was always a heavy equipment mechanic in the mines for, oh, heck, I don't know, probably the last 13, 14 years.
Was that in Baghdad at that mine?
Started in Baghdad and I transferred to Colorado with the same company, worked up there forever. Jumped over to Caterpillar for a while, worked for Cat. Yeah, I've always been a mechanic, and obviously I still do that now on our equipment when it's needed. You know, when we're running equipment, we don't run equipment all the time, but when we are and something happens, you know, I still do that. So.
I say Dylan, Heath. I say Dylan. If you knew who Dennis Dayton was and the way he dances, I'd go with Dylan. Dennis Dayton, great guy, but he's scary when he dances. Every gold mine has hundreds of pumps. Yes, it does. He sent me a picture. It wasn't it a pump that was, it looked like it had a solid encrusted with gold. The whole pump. Must have been very hot water or something, but it looked totally encrusted with gold. If I have that picture somewhere. We were talking about this last week, weren't we, Andrew? I have it somewhere. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Jim. With 0 cigarettes and 0 MTs. Good job. Good job. Dennis and his grandson actually pulled the damn $650 Pokemon card last night. Yeah, wait a month. It'd be worth about $1.50. I use the Falcon for long lead on Reef Gold. Actually, I found my biggest gold nugget with the help of the Falcon MD20. That was a long. They've been around a long time, and they're super sensitive. Do you use a Falcon MD20 at all?
Yeah, I've got one. I use it checking usually some of the quartz, you know.
I thought Bobby's birthday was last week, Heather. That's why I said something. So it's tomorrow. Duh. Rock the Buddy, if you're in the house, happy early birthday, brother. Thank you, Heather. And you got a free membership.
Hey, Jason, Lost Miners.
How you doing? I believe Lost Miners Gold's an Oregon gentleman. Jason, right?
Yep, Jason.
Names can be so hard at times for this old man. Jason, keep up the good work with that. I really like the historic stuff and the knowledge stuff.
I was actually going to say the exact same thing. One thing I do like about Jason's pages is always throwing out the little bits of history. Love reading them, and that's pretty cool.
That's right there. Those Falcons are too finicky. Goldbug 2 does the job well. Actually, it was the combination, that nugget I showed in the picture when you were on the show, Nico, is what I found with I used the Goldbug 2, and then when I pick up the target with that, I hunted it down with the MD20. But keep up the good work on those posts. We all like them. And thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Now, where would you like to see your channel in 5 years?
I really don't know. I'll say that's a good question. Obviously, in ways I'd love to see the channel getting bigger. Again, what we're trying to do is help and show people what's out there, and little tips and tricks to be able to help others. And it's not something that eats at me, though. Not anything that really bugs me. Like I said, obviously in ways I want it to grow, but I really just focus on trying to put out the content and not look at numbers.
Right. I see you have a Patreon page, but do you sell pay dirt at all?
Yeah, every now and then I end up having some pay dirt available. One thing I will say and make clear, if you do buy any of the Bee King's pay dirt, it is obviously what weight I tell you is in there. But I use virgin dirt as well from some of our richer areas that we work. So you can get more gold than what's guaranteed in the bag, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to clean because it's going to be clay, full of black sands,
organics and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's got everything. I've had some people come back and I guess they're used to panning out play sand and getting the gold, and I'm like, well, what is that? Well, I guess Just what I'm trying to say is when we do the pay dirt, we're trying to sell it as a way for people to learn how to pan, if that makes sense. I'm not doing it so it's just easy and you get the gold and it's done. It's you're gonna work for it a little bit, just like I have to, right?
Right. You can't make it too easy, like nothing but blonde sands and gold.
Yeah, that stuff has always driven me nuts.
Salt and pepper or nice fish scale flakes with blonde sands. Oh, no, give them a challenge.
Yeah, I think the challenge is good, and not just that. Sometimes we are at the quartzite show. You know, a lot of kids were getting some pay dirt bags, and I'll just tell their parents like, "Hey, this isn't play sand. This is real, and this is going to be able to teach your kid what it's like really working out in the desert."
I was gonna type it, but I'm old and my fingers hurt. I can't after party if Mr. Lodak wants to host anything, but I can't, even though I have Zoom. I have to do my post production and go to bed because I wake up wicked early, and I have a 2-hour drive in the morning. It's dark when I go to work. It's dark when I come home. I believe Ed is booked out for a month or two. No, actually, I'm not, Mr. Lodak. Believe it or not, I have. Well, let me double check that. I believe on next month's schedule, the only thing I have booked is the next show, which is an open line Tuesday. The 9th I'm open, the 16th I'm open, the 23rd Terry Carter's penciled in. I know Terry works a lot on like nuclear plants and power plants and stuff, so he's all over the country, but we were on the phone a couple of weeks, and tentatively he's on the 23rd, but other than that, I haven't been that way this year. Usually, Dylan, a little backstory. For the past 7 years or so, I've always been booked like 3 months in advance. And the last 2 years, and until my mother died 3 years ago, I never missed a show. Never. Sick, whatever, you name it, I never miss a show. One time, I lost power in the middle of pre-show with my guests. I think it was the Backyard Boys from New England, some metal detectorists. And I went to my neighbors who have a gas generator, a natural gas generic generator, and I plugged into their house and ran power to my extension cords to my studio, and the show went on. But
That's awesome dedication.
I decided to start taking summers off. I keep my time slot active with archive flashbacks as premieres, but I do, I promised some of these guys I tried doing this for 10 years. I have 2 more years to go to make it to 10 years. And I love them all too much to say no. So you're all stuck with me till my 10th year at least. So.
No, I thank you for bringing me on. I know we talked quite a few months back, and I couldn't make scheduling work, but I'm glad we could make this one work.
I'm glad too, Dylan. It was a pleasure having you on, and 2 hours have passed. Time flies when you're having fun.
Always.
Brian Wilder, good to see you. Mr. Lurk-a-Lot. All the lurkers out there, Two Toes, Dan Hurd, I Pioneer Polly. All three of you have been guilty of lurking in my live chat. I appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Also, the FlashFam that listen over at iHeartRadio and Spotify and other podcast sites, thank you very much. Next week is Open Line Tuesday. And again, we have a end of stream giveaway sponsored by prospectorsdream.com. Yeah, I know, I'll admit it. I'm partial, I'm biased. Everything catches gold. I like Dream Mat, yes. And no, I don't get everything I own from them free. I do buy a lot of it, but yes, I do get some free products. Oh, gotta be honest with you. So, and speaking of that, there's affiliate links down in the description that you can pick up discounts and or go over to my Amazon store. Got all kinds of things from production gear, camping gear, snorkeling and scuba and prospecting, metal detecting, and a ton of books of all kinds. So, what else? What'd you say, Gail? What's that? Great to hear Dylan's story and look forward to watching his shows. Thanks for a great show. You're more than welcome, Gail.
Yeah, thank
Gail's an amateur archaeologist. That guy bit by the gold bug. We brought her to the dark side. Dylan, do you have any discount codes with Garrett?
Yeah, I actually just threw it up in the chat real fast. But if you guys are ever on GarrettDirect.com and throw anything and everything in that cart, when you go to check out, enter the promo code Dylan, DYLAN. I'll get you, I think, 10% off any of your purchases. Lost you, Ed.
Hello?
Now I can hear you.
Oh. From what I understand, Garrett has a wonderful customer service, top-notch, great crew over at Garrett.
Oh, everybody with Garrett is incredible. I've never had issues. I've never known anyone that has issues. Got a problem with your equipment, get a hold of them. They'll take care of you.
Are you also a Garrett dealer?
No, I'm just an influencer for them.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah, I trust their products. I mean, my favorite snuffer bottle is the Garrett snuffer. I love their pans. Obviously, the Axiom is one of my favorite machines.
No, Nico, GoFundMe to go to the nugget hunt on the Yuba River. Oh, I'll grab another microphone. I have like 10 around. I'll find one that works. Yeah, I've always heard great things about Garrett. I've never had any problems with Garrett. But MindLab has been really, really good also whenever I've had questions or anything with them. So
That's good. I mean, I do love some of the MindLab detectors. I mean, I've got some of those as well. Said there's nothing against them. I just
no, and nothing against Garrett. Garrett's a great machine, and the great history behind Garrett all the way, made in the US of A.
Yeah, that's one thing I love, and no offense to everybody else out there in other countries, but one thing I do personally love about Garrett is it is made in the USA here, and that's something I appreciate.
Right. I only
Wow, Gold,
use a
have you
Garrett. I cannot stand the tone Garrett uses, in my opinion.
Have you used the Axiom at all? I guess that'd be my question. Yeah, never mind. Nico jumped on there. Yeah.
Nico's like, you better be at the nugget hunt too. Nico, set me up a GoFundMe for my North Yuba nugget hunt.
America.
Oh, if I set it up, you'll donate? I might have to. There you go. Hashtag fund me for the North Yuba River. You bet, yeah. America. That's right. What's this, Nico? Set the Axiom to tone 74. It sounded exactly like the 7000.
Yeah, that's where I was going to jump in earlier, and I'm like, oh, Nico already threw it in the.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know Rod Gold, he swings MindLab, so both great detectors, though, in my opinion, and yes, I've owned both, Garrett. Is that thumbnail clickbait, or did you find that nugget of gold?
Oh, that big one? Yeah, that's the biggest one I found.
I still can't get to it, for the love of Michael.
Yeah, in case you were here earlier, that one was 84.3 grams gold. It's my biggest one to date.
Phew. One day you'll get a bigger one. You'll get a bigger one. I hope. And I hope all of you get a flash in your pan as well. Nico, we're into overtime, and I still have about 45 minutes worth of work to do before I could get my happy butt to bed. I really appreciate you joining us tonight, and glad we made it work this time.
Yeah, thank you for having me again. Great time. It's awesome chatting with people. Again, if anybody has questions, you can. I do have a email. Usually, run over to the Facebook page and send me a message or an email. Our email's on the main page there. If you got questions, I also try and throw everything I can in little videos here and there. So,
yeah, and both his YouTube channel and his Facebook page are linked down in the description below. So please check out our new friend and part of the FlashFam, Dylan from jeez.
You're tired.
I'm getting tired. B Kings Outdoors. Until next week, everyone, may you always have a flash in your pan. And I don't know if I can get to what I have to. I think I can. There it is. Maybe one day too. 1 second. Rewind. Everyone, until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan. And you know what I like to say, because it does happen. Ask Jeff. Ask Brian Wilder. Ask so many people in the chat. It does happen. Maybe one day too. We'll meet you on the river. But for this very second, right now, we're out of here.
Tuesday night Hangout Live, we've had our fun. Camaraderie was strong, the night's been won. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Tuesday night Hangout Live is for all of you. FlashFam forever, we'll keep the vibe. Catch us next time. Let's keep
Night
it
comes to a
live.
close. We're feeling great. FlashFam is together, and everything feels just right. The wonderful guests, good times are so much fun. Tuesday night Hangout Live will turn very soon. Thank you for joining us. It's been a fantastic time. Camaraderie is strong, and we're built to last. Till next time, we look forward to seeing you again. Tuesday night Hangout Live will be back soon. Give us a like. Don't say goodbye. Just see you later. FlashFam forever. Until we meet.